Man, Mr. Martin 405 back with another video, man, and we're still trying to wrap up this interior. So I'm doing a couple of these other pieces, the pieces that go along the inside of the seats, along the side of the console. Let me get that out. And I'm gonna try to finish getting these wrapped up so I can have these ready, pretty much have everything wrapped up. It's about time, it's time to get my carpet in. I'll be able to just throw my padding carpet in and then throw everything else back in there. And I've been touching up a few of these other parts, but this here is what I'm working on today. So like I said, man, these go on the side of the console, on the side of the seats. So you gotta kind of touch those up a little bit. These areas back down. So this will be on the side of the seat, and then this goes alongside the console up under the dash. So did all this the same color as the interior. I'm going with a suede from here forward. So all of this here will be covered. So I'm gonna get to it, man. So to hold this up, spray my adhesive on here, spray that on my material, and then lay my material on top of that and get that stretched around there, get that put on there. So let's get it going. All right, man, so got it mostly done, got my relief cuts in, so that way I have my leverage to get it to go around those corners and those edges the way that it's supposed to. Still got to cut around a few of these other areas to get that tight fit that I want. But once you get your relief cuts in there, man, it makes things that much easier when it's time to spray your adhesive to get it to contour to the piece that you're trying to wrap your material around. Man, it's been a long time coming, but carpet should be here. I'm here pretty soon, and then I can get that in there. I actually went up to the paint shop and actually talked to my man about getting the Chevy in there and getting it painted. I was gonna bring y'all along for that, but he said he got some projects up there he's working on. I'm trying to get anybody else's projects, my videos, in case they, documenting their process, as well as just kind of catching up, man. You know what I mean? Some things you kind of got to be there for. We chopped it up about a few different things, didn't talk a whole lot about this project outside of color we're going with, the process in which he's going to do it, getting on the calendar, all that other kind of stuff. But this is what we're looking like so far. Just like I said, I'm contouring it to this line in here, which again, once my razor blade, I'll actually cut back along this line. So all you'll see is this, and then you'll have your suede, which is here. And then I contour these lines around these curves. Yeah, preview of the final product here in a moment. Get back to it, to wrapping this around these edges like it's supposed to go. Get this like it's supposed to. Get it trimmed up. Trying to remember if that carpet tucks back behind here, because I kind of want to get these back in. But if that carpet goes back behind there, which I'm pretty sure it does, I'll actually wait to get these back in there until I get my carpet, get that in, padding in, carpet in, put these back in. But I may go ahead and test fit it just to see what it looks like, so stay tuned. What we got so far, being wrapped around, contoured to the shape, the piece that goes on the side of the console. Still got a few little alterations to make, fine tune it around these edges, a couple of these other edges, making sure I mark where my holes go for my screws. Only 3 or 4 of them. It's 1 here, 2 up front, and then 2 on the top. To get these edges back down, it started to release with it just kind of sitting, which have a remedy for that. If you're doing some of this work yourself and you have those type of issues to where your material is starting to release, I didn't want to completely pull all the material and redo it in the areas where the glue didn't get down into those tight areas. So what I did was I ordered, I want to say they're the 2 milliliter needles, and I got some vinyl cement, and I got the needles to where you can screw off the tip of the needle, where you can put some of the vinyl cement in the needle and then screw the tip back on and use that, which had a couple areas on my dash that did the exact same thing, where I was able to put a very small hole in there, get that vinyl cement in there, and get that material to lay back down the way it's supposed to. So then therefore I'm not completely redoing the panel. I'm just working on that area. So just an option if you don't want to completely redo a panel, but you're trying to fix those small imperfections. Worked good for me. As you can see, everything is laying down the way it's supposed to on this dash. I want to say there was a few spots like right in here, and then over there on the other side. So I'm gonna have to do the same thing with that. Gotta get that piece in, which I just kind of been mocking it up for now. It's still not in here. I hadn't put my screws in, so disregard this top piece where you're seeing that in there, because that'll actually be pushed further in there, have a screw in it, and all of this will be covered up. So this is how it's looking so far, man. All of that stuff up in there will be closed up once I put those other kick panels back in here. But I have to pull my blend door actuator, try to see if that fixed the issue with my AC and my heat, which I feel like it will. But once I get that done, then I can put that kick panel in there. All of those wires there will be hid. All of this here will be out. And then of course I have my carpet that goes in here once I get that in there. But it's coming along and coming together. Actually came together a little bit better than I anticipated, because the suede and the vinyl actually looked a lot different. It actually blends pretty good. Probably blend even better once I get that black carpet in here. So just wanted to make this quick video of the progress on what I'm getting together. Also trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this black suede here, because I got that to initially go on these pieces, but I decided to go with the red instead of the black. But I may be able to use that black for something else in here as I'm trying to get the rest of this interior together. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments of how things are coming together. What y'all think of the car. I'm gonna get these other pieces worked up. You see how it looks now, and then I'll show you what it looks like once I do my magic on here, see how that works. Which that seems to be the only area, this little pocket here and then right in here. Everything else is sticking pretty well. All right, so now that vinyl hugs those corners a whole lot tighter. This is actually where the seatbelt goes, and actually where you snap the seatbelt in fits into this little indentation. Most of this you're not gonna see anyway. All of this is gonna be covered up to about here, about a seat. But I said I like for all of this to be down so it doesn't eventually over time start pulling up everything. But yeah, man, this so far as the get to a better area. Let's see it. The finished product here, all wrapped around these edges and these corners. So I said again, a lot of this you won't see. Maybe all of this here will be covered. Let me see this area here, get a better idea. It's more or less how it will look. So most of that is covered. Just like I said, I just kind of set this in here. So this area up here, all of that will be tucked in a little bit more up under the armrest. So you won't see any of that. That'll be tucked in a little bit more. Still kind of messing with this in here. And then of course that'll tuck up under there when I get my carpet. I think that carpet will tuck up under there. So all of that down there will be covered, but it's coming together, man. Accenting each other pretty nicely. Suede and the vinyl. Excuse me. So I'll probably pull the seat back out, pull that back out, finish getting my measurements off of that, clean up that area where, see that in there, clean all that up, tuck up the rest of that in there, some little final little touches, get it put in here, and then we'll be done with this area. And like I said, in the last 2 or 3 videos, the only thing I have left is my carpet. So Once I get that, I can throw my padding back in here, throw my carpet in here. So that'll probably be the next thing that I buy up until dropping it off and getting it painted. So appreciate y'all, man, for continuing to check out the content. Everybody that has subscribed, liked, commented, shared my videos, man, continue to do the same. I got much more on the way. Not only am I gonna keep y'all up to date on the progress of what I'm getting done to the vet, each process as far as dropping it off at paint, getting the rest of my weather strip put in, finally picking some rims, deciding what, you know what I mean, size rims and tires I'm going with, bringing y'all along for that process. Also gonna have a whole lot of footage, man. I jumped into a Corvette car club, so I'll have that footage as well. That should be coming up pretty soon, because as soon as I can at least get some paint on here, get this interior finished, and I'm gonna start rolling out with them, which they'll actually start hitting up shows, going to different events at the end of this month. Today is the 7th of February. They have an event coming up on the 28th, which I'll miss that one. We're expecting our son here in about the next week and a half, so should maybe miss the first 1 or 2 events, but then I'm gonna jump back in there. But till the next video, man, like I said, appreciate y'all. Continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Till the next video, peace.